Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chrissy and this is Life Talk, and today we're here for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5 Episode 4. Things are finally starting to slow down. Things are finally starting to wear off, all the craziness with Safari and Lyrica and K Michelle. Things are starting to wind down in this episode, which I was a little bit thankful for, because I don't know if I could have handled another damn episode of madness the whole way through. I have to go to sleep after this, and that should be having me wound up. So we're just gonna jump right into it like they did on the damn episode, straight into Tiara and Akbar. So here's another new cast member, number 31 or some shit like that. So they're filming Tiara's video shoot, which looks cute. She looks really good. Her titties are still big, her face is still beautiful, her eyes are still brown. She looks like the old Tiara Marie. She lost a lot of weight. She's looking real good. Like I said, she's out of rehab and she has a new man, Akbar. So Akbar, I've heard some things about him already before I even seen this episode, that he has multiple women and multiple wives, and he's kind of like a pimp. He's like a modern day pimp. So she says she's out of rehab and she's in the studio a lot, and she says that Akbar, her new man, is super successful. So then she goes into listing everything that he has. He owns a gym and he has his own studio and yada 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 and all this and that about Akbar. She's totally dick whipped over him. You can tell. She's so vulnerable to a fault. She's so vulnerable, Tiara Marie. She just wants a man so bad. So she's been recording in his studio since he has a production company. He's a producer or whatever. She's been recording her new song, Vacation, which sounds kind of cute, in his studio. So they cut their little fake scene that they're doing, and she starts telling him about how she went to this party with Nikki, and as soon as she said Nikki's name, you can tell on his face he's not too fond of Nikki for whatever reason. So he's like, was there any drinking at this party? And she was like, not at this party. And he was like, well, what do you mean at this party? There was some drinking going on somewhere else. I guess he's trying to keep her on the straight and narrow, because at the end of the day, if Tiara wins, he's gonna win too. So she's like, no, there was no drinking, I got it all under control. But she's like, I'm also going to another party with Nikki, and it's supposed to be a lot of music execs there, and it's gonna be good for me. I need to get out of the house, I need to get out from up underneath you all the damn time and show my face. Y'all, that cheap soda makes me burp so much. So he's like, well, what execs do Nikki know? She's like a socialite, your talent, it's completely two different lanes. So what kind of party that she's going to do you need to be going to that's gonna further you in your career? That's pretty much where he was coming from. So he not fond of Nikki, but Tiara was like, I'm a grown woman and I got this. So she got this, Akbar. She got this. Short little cute scene. There's a model in the scene with Tiara, and Akbar is just like, man, move out the way. He takes his shirt off and now he's the fucking model in the video shoot. So you can tell, just in that simple scene, that he likes to literally involve himself in every single thing that she's doing. So the next scene is Donatella and Lyrica G. They're at Dash Radio in Hollywood, of course, which is where Donatella films one of her morning shows or whatever. She's on there promoting this event that she has coming up, an all-women music event, and she brought on her celebrity guests, Lyrica and Lyrica G, her mom. Jay Mill, what was his name? Jay Will. He was in the back, kind of just like a stand-in for the scene, because he didn't say nothing, but he was there, and they put his name in the subtitle. So I don't know, but Jay Will, hey, how you doing? So Donatella is talking about the showcase, and she says that, you know, her and Lyrica, she's glad that she could have her here because her and Lyrica have had her problems before. And I believe it was last season, Donatella, yeah, because Lyrica then says, last season, Donatella brought Angel Gold, which is Ty Dolla $ign's sister. She's like trying to break into the music industry. She brought her to A1 to have a meeting. Lyrica crashed that shit and says, bruh, it ain't happening. He ain't working with no females. Bye. So Donatella and Lyrica smashed that little beef. They're over it. Lyrica's like, I'm glad that Donatella's cool like that and we could just move past it. So here she is at her morning show. Donatella, of course, asks Lyrica about this whole Safari thing, and Lyrica G jumped in and she's like, oh, I saw that pic and I was not impressed. Let me tell you, like, well, damn, what are you messing with? Like, how are you not impressed? Everybody's impressed. So Lyrica says, I don't know about that, but my husband has great dick, and I'ma just leave it at that. Like, she was trying to just divert away from the whole her and Safari thing, like, however she can. That's what she came up with, which didn't do it for me, but I guess it did for her. So Donatella asked Lyrica G what she's doing. She breaks out in some songs talking about she finna release an EP, and the hit song is called What Goes Around Comes Around, Karma. Then she sings, what goes around comes around, karma. I don't know what the fuck she was singing, but she broke out in the song. So after she says that, she was like, that song goes out to K. Michelle, that hating ass bitch, and she goes off on her. What goes around comes around, K. Michelle. Lyrica gets upset that her mom is shouting out K. Michelle. Then Lyrica G says that she went and popped up on K. Michelle, and Lyrica's like, you don't need to be arguing with people my age, like, you look fucking stupid. Lyrica G's like, don't call your mom stupid now, bitch. I'll slap the shit out of you still. And she walks out, and that was the end of that scene. It wasn't really, like, I don't want to sound boring or look boring or feel boring, but it was kind of boring. Like, up until A1 came home after Lucci's party, that's when it got good. But other than that, it was just a lot of extra nonsense. But the next scene is Air Fizzo and AD and Tiffany. Tiffany's at Lil Fizz's house. AD comes over to pick up their son, Moniece's and Fizz's son's basketball shoes, because AD is an active member in this child's life, obviously. So she's going to pick up the shoes. She's downstairs talking to Fizz, or Drew, whatever you want to call him. And little do you know, Tiffany comes down the stairs in her lingerie. So I'm like, this bitch is just as bad as Moniece. Like, why couldn't you just sit your ass upstairs knowing that this was gonna cause some shit in Drew's house? Anyway, she comes downstairs. Of course, AD and Tiffany start arguing about the same shit, and Lil Fizz is just sitting there like, he's always wrapped up in the drama, so maybe he does low-key like it, because he always doing this shit to himself. So they're arguing. Tiffany gets the shoes and she walks out. AD gets the shoes and walks out. Tiffany calls her a bitch. AD laughs. That's the end of that scene. So when they cut to commercial break, they have, like, you know when they show like a new artist or listen to this song, and then they'll show like the album cover, a snippet of the song, and then whoever, of course, sings or raps the song. So they were promoting Tierra Marie's new song, Vacation, and the album cover artwork looked really good. It sounds like it's gonna be a cool song. I mean, it sounds like the old Tierra Marie, so kudos to you, T. Keep doing your thing, baby. So when they come back from commercial break, they go to Ray J and Prinky, And Ray J's outside, like, trying to put together the fucking bouncer, like one of those bouncers for babies. And it was so funny. Like, he's such an actor. He's funny. Like, he's funny, dude. So he throws the shit down. He gets frustrated. And here comes... No, before Prinky comes out, he says that they smashed the drama. Like, Princess and Sonia and Brandy, they're good now. Everybody's on the same page. Which, thank God. So Princess comes out looking so big and pregnant, y'all. She was so pretty and pregnant. Ray J starts telling her what happened when he had the conversation. No, Ray J first, he starts telling her about Moniece and how he ran into her at K. Michelle's show and yada yada yada. Like, but I kind of thought that it was weird that they're trying to make it seem like this is the first time that Ray J said this shit, because you know good and damn well when he came home from that damn concert, he told Princess that he ran into Moniece. Like, why are you trying to act like you're just telling her 2 weeks later? That was stupid. So he starts telling her about after he tells her what happened with Moniece, he starts telling her about what happened with Safari. He says that Safari admitted to banging her up after he accidentally sent her a dick pic. And Princess is like, I can't believe it. I can't believe Lyrica did that. So then Ray J's like, he wants to put them together to hash it out because they're brothers. And Princess is like, stay your ass out of that drama, please. He's like, you right, baby. Next scene. Brooke and Marcus. I can't really talk about her because she's just like Bridget. It's just not anything really worth talking about. Like, okay, you don't have breast cancer. We know that. You don't even have to tell us yet. We already know you don't have breast cancer. And Marcus is dating another bitch. So what's there to talk about? Like, y'all ain't even nothing. Nothing's even going on. I mean, that was the end of the scene. Like, I don't even fucking remember what happened in the scene because it's so damn boring. So they're in Burbank, y'all. That's where I'm from. That's where I went to school when I was a kid. Jordan Middle School. I lived on Ash Avenue. I used to play at Verdugo Park. Y'all, Burbank. I love Burbank. So they're in Burbank at Hotel Armorano. And this is Lucci's fucking 20,000th party off of this damn advance money. That advance money is gone, y'all. I know his advance money is gone, and it's so fucked up because it's like I haven't even heard his music yet, so he done spent all this loan money, and how the fuck is he plan on paying them back? Like, where's the album? I don't know. Did he release the album? Y'all let me know. So they show Lucci and A1 in the midst of heathens and Jezebels, and I mean, it was a whole mess of heathens and Jezebels. I was just like, I would not want to be in that area to get any of them spirits out of that damn party. So he's just pretty much blowing all his money. A1 notices and he's like, bruh, when you throw something out, you gotta put some in your pocket. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's pretty much like, why does everybody keep telling me that? Like, everybody keeps telling me that shit. And A1 is like, yeah, my nigga, because you guys to start saving some. Like, you have to save some of this advance money, because when is your next check coming? Lucci ain't gonna slow down. He gonna keep paying them strippers bills, y'all. So A1 starts telling Lucci how Lyrica reacted when he confronted her with this shit. And he's like, she got so upset. She got so upset. And Lucci's like, she guilty. She guilty, dog. She guilty. So they're just throwing ones, and they switch to Paris and who's out there? Tierra Marie and Nikki. And I think that dress Nikki has on is from her new line that she's releasing. Tierra Marie looked beautiful. She looked like she was going to perform somewhere, but she wasn't. She was just going to Lucci's party. And this is another thing. When she told Akbar in the first episode, I don't know if I mentioned it, but she told him that this was going to be an exec party, that it was going to be really important people there, and he was like, you know, who could Nikki know that's important? Nikki knows Lucci, and Nikki knew this was a thought party, and she still brought Tierra Marie to it, knowing that it wasn't gonna be nobody there that Tierra Marie needed to like absolutely meet, like the execs of Sony weren't there or whatever the fuck. So I kind of feel you, Akbar. I kind of see where you're coming from with that, because Nikki, like, you're not making her greater in any way right now. You're just showing her face in the wrong vicinity. So Paris comes out. She says she ain't seen Tierra in a long time. Tierra is just like so happy she looks good, and Nikki says she's booed up, that's why you ain't been seeing her. Tierra starts talking about Akbar. She says that she loves him, and he has a production thing in the fucking studio, and he has a gym, and and I've been in the studio like every day because he has his own studio, you know, like he has his own, and I have the key to it, and I go to room 3 because that's the only room that I'm allowed in. I go to room 3. Like, Jesus Christ, Tierra. So she's telling them that she filmed the video, and she filmed the video with Akbar and his production team, and she just loves him so much. And Paris is like, girl, you got a good sponsor, which was the correct word. Like, I love Paris for using that word, because that's exactly what the fuck he's being. He's being a trick sponsor, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So as they're coercing, LaBrittany come out, and she hugs Paris from behind. LaBrittany's another new cast member. She's cute though. She might be really like a talented one, and she's cute, and she's from Detroit. She's from Detroit. So LaBrittany knows Paris through other people in the industry, and I must say she has like a very strong energy. Like, she may be young, but she's about business. Like, she has a strong aura. That's what I want to say. Her aura is very strong. And when she introduced herself to the ladies, she compliments Tierra. She says she's honored to meet her, and she shakes Nikki's hand. And then in her little confessional, she says that she's a singer, she could dance, and I look like this. And I was like, okay. So her song is called Actin' Funny. She tells them about her song. She says she worked with this person on it, and yada yada yada. And then she's like, but I saw A1 inside, and he's actually the guy who produced my record, Actin' Funny. That's actually his brother or his homeboy, and so I need to go in there and introduce myself and network like y'all bitches don't know how to do. So nice meeting y'all though, much love, goodbye. And she dips and she goes inside straight to A1, straight to A1. And it was kind of flirty. I don't know if that's just her, you know, her vibe, because she's just so straightforward. Maybe you could interpret that as something else, but she walked straight up to him and pretty much said the same thing that she said to them outside, but she leaves it off with, I would love to work with you, whatever that may be, or something like that. And it was kind of open-ended, and like, I don't know how to take that. Like, ooh, I don't know how to take that. So then they go back to the girls outside, Paris, Nikki, and Tierra, and here comes Akbar. He just walks right up to them like he was so comfortable, and he pretty much checks the fuck out of Tierra, tells him who the fuck is here that you need to see. Nikki got you over here at this unimportant ass party. Are you drinking? What the fuck? And Paris is like, damn, Zaddy, like, chill out. Nikki's over there calling him controlling, which he might be. Tiara's over there looking scared shitless, like, this is daddy, bitch. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. He pulls her. She goes. Nikki's like, you don't have to be afraid of him. Like, he's beating her or some shit. And Tiara was like, girl, you know me. I'm not scared, but bitch, you are scared. I know the look of fear. I know the look of fear, Tiara. So he pulls her inside. She's like, you embarrassed me. He don't give a fuck. Y'all leave together and you're still with him. So boom, that's done. Next scene is Moniece, Mr. Ray, and AD. She's telling Mr. Ray about what happened at Kay's concert between her and Ray J. Then AD comes in. He starts telling them what happened at Fizz's house. Moniece is obviously fucking bothered by this because the mention of Fizz's name, number one, bothers her. The mention of another girl with Fizz, number two, bothers her. The mention of Tiffany being with Fizz completely fucking irates this bitch. She gets straight on Instagram and posts something about Tiffany. So then the scene switches to Fizz and Tiffany at dinner. Tiffany's on her phone, all intrigued, like, this bitch was like, put on her reading glasses. And Fizz is like, what's going on? First of all, he had a really good catchphrase, which was, I'm at the hibachi grill with my new bachi. I thought that was cute. So he's like, damn, bitch, can you look at me like we're on a date? Like, hello. Tiffany's like, did you see your baby mama post something about me, like a whole monologue on IG? So she's mad, and Fizz is just sitting there like, wow, here it goes. Here it fucking goes. So then they switch back to AD, Mr. Ray, and Moniece, and they're at some seafood restaurant. And at this point, Moniece had already posted something on Instagram, and AD's just like, wow, really, Moniece? And at this point, I'm like, why the fuck are you still with her? Like, you're not shocked, really, are you? Are you shocked that this bitch is crazy? I don't think so. I kind of low-key think you like this shit. So, next scene. Marcus and Stassi. He's trying to make up for what happened between Brooke and all that shit. So he gets a hotel room. The hotel room's all decked out like it's Valentine's Day. He's trying to woo her and get that pussy. And she ends up telling him that she might be pregnant. He's fucking shocked. He tries to walk away from the cameras, and that shit don't work. Because production is, the cameraman is peeking around that fucking corner. She's trying to be like, well, I thought you would be happy that I might be pregnant. I don't know if I am yet. I haven't took a test, but my period is late and yada, yada, yada. And he's like, he wanted to tell her, no, bitch. No, we got to go to the clinic. Like, I know he wants to tell her that, but he doesn't. He's trying to play it cool. Like, he must really care for this girl. I don't know if this is real, y'all, because I done heard that this might be a fake little storyline. And by her monotoneness and just calmness all the time, it might be. But I don't know. I hate that I might be getting fooled. Oh my god, this next scene is the scene that gave me life this whole episode. Lyrica and A1 again. Okay, so Lucci's party, right? A1 was there, acting an ass with all these hoes in the area. Lyrica goes home and she's like, fuck this shit. I'm finna wait up for him. Because I needs to know what the fuck's going on and why is he hoeing? Like, why is he around the hoes at least? So A1 comes in. I think he's shocked that she's there because she's supposed to be at her mom's house. So he's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, I'm at my mom's house on the couch with a blanket and I'm watching Lifetime, and then your ass is over here at the orgy party. And she's like, so that's what we doing now? Like, that's what we're doing? And oh, she was like, we're not divorced yet. And boo-boo, that is like rule number 1. That is like rule number 1. When you're married, I don't give a fuck how upset you get. When you mention that divorce word, you better be ready. especially if you're with a black man, you better be ready for the wrath. After you say that word, I'm sorry, I've learned. That was the wrong move. So he was like, you want truce? You want truce? And he's like chuckling like, bitch, you didn't give me no fucking truce when I asked you. You just got mad and exploded on me. Like, how the fuck you gonna question me about anything, bitch? So she's in defense mode now. She's in defense mode now because she starts like, I was there for you when nobody was, nigga. I was with you when you were on food stamps. And I'm like, why are you? She is so mad. You're so guilty. Like, why are you even going there with this man right now? So that pissed A1 off because, bitch, now you done told everybody that he was on food stamps. So now he goes in. And, y'all, I wrote this shit down. I'm going to play it for y'all. No, I'm going to read this shit to you like I'm them. Okay, so I'm going to be A1 and Lyrica. All right, he's going in on her. Okay. Scene, A1. You feeling yourself because you got all that fake ass hair in, huh? She always has fake hair though, so I don't know why he said that. But anyways, A1. You feeling yourself because you got all that fake ass hair in. But you got fake, Lyrica. But you got fake dreads and everything about you is fake, A1. With your fake ass booty and your fake ass titties. And this reminded me of when him and K Michelle were going at it in the first episode. It was like the same back and forth. Like with your big head ass, big ass motherfucking eyes, long head, long legs, fake hair. Alright, I want to start over. A1, you're feeling yourself because you got all that fake ass hair. Lyrica, but you got fake ass dreads, nigga, and everything about you is fake. A1 with your fake ass booty and your fake ass titties. Lyrica, this is my ass, but my titties is fake. Lyrica, you got fake jewelry on though. A1, oh, it's fake? Oh, it's fake, so all that jewelry I bought you is fake? Lyrica, is it fake? Is the wedding ring fake? A1, nothing I buy you is real. Lyrical, is the love real? A1, hell no. A1, your pussy is kind of crooked though. So K Michelle is right. You're a bum. You're a bum bitch. You're a bum. Lyrica, get the fuck out. A1, yo, we're done. We're done. Fuck these cameras, nigga. We're done on my mama, bro. We're done. Lyrica, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm gonna do, nigga. I'm getting a divorce, A1. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm getting a divorce. Now get the fuck out of my face. Lyrica, get the fuck out of my face. I was like, what? This bitch is crazy. She's just like her mom. Like, she is just like her mom. And just the way that they went at each other, I mean, it reminded me of like one of my old fights with my crazy ass old boyfriends, like 19, 22. You know what? They're probably that young. How old is Lyrica and A1? Are they that young? Because then it would make sense as to why they're fighting like that. But if they're like my age, like, and you're, y'all gotta get it together. But this scene, y'all, with your fake ass titties and your fake ass booty, your dreads are fake. Like, everything about you is fake, A1. Your jewelry is fake. Oh, my jewelry fake. That hurt him too. That hurt him too. Oh my gosh, y'all. The next scene. Brooke and Marcus, she tells him to come over. She tries to woo him, tell him that her results are negative and if he'll leave his bitch, and he's like, no. And let's end that scene. So the last scene is Moniece, Tiffany, AD, and Fizz trying to hash this drama out. And oh, my daughter's waking up. Oh no, she went back to sleep. Okay, so Moniece, Fizz, AD, and Tiff. Okay, so Tiff is just as much full of drama as Moniece is. They meet up to talk, but Tiffany's face is fucking aggressive. Like, I don't know. So they really both met their match. Like, they have met their fucking matches. Moniece is upset that Fizz would even consider dating somebody who's so aggressive and talks shit about his baby mama. So Moniece is pretty much like, you never have my back. Like, why do you always fuck with these bitches that don't like me and like cause drama between us? And he's like, it's not even like that. Like, this is genuine. Like, it wasn't out of spite for you. Moniece feels like it was out of spite. Tiffany's over here giving her the fucking death eye. And Moniece actually tries to give an olive branch and like, is there anything that we can do? Is there any way that we can move past this and fix this? And Tiffany lied and said, I have since last year, but bitch, clearly you haven't. And it pops off. Moniece ends up crying again to Fizz and saying like, this is all because of the harbored feelings I have for you, and you never have my back. And Tiffany's outside trying to get in there to fight her. And even though Moniece tried to smash it, like, it's still exploded. Like, it just still exploded. So Moniece cries, Fizz don't care, Tiffany's still mad, and AD is still Moniece's girlfriend. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, Lyrica and A1 scene that I rehearsed back to y'all, that was pretty much the only poppin' thing that happened this episode. And yeah, I can't wait till next week's episode. It might bring something better. It might be kind of boring like this one, just for the simple fact like the first 3 were so live. Like, how can they top that every single week, you know? So yeah, if you guys want to see me do these reviews any differently than I do, maybe I'm leaving out some things, or I don't know, if you guys want to see me incorporate something else into these recaps / reviews, let me know. Just comment down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs me up if you like my vibe. Thumbs me down if I need to improve. Give me a comment if you want to see anything else. And I'm gonna be bringing to you guys more baby talk. I haven't filmed for this week yet, but I'm gonna try to get it out either tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This was Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 5 episode 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.